Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Knd1e, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. If you're new, I make lo-fi-ish, R&B-ish kind of music. So this week I'm going to share 5 tips and a few sets of shortcuts that will help you reduce that space between idea and creation so that you can improve productivity in your DAW. And this works for almost every DAW, or every DAW. Well, some tips work for every DAW, some don't. But yeah, let's get into it. We're going to start off with a banger. So ghost notes in Ableton, right? So Fruity Loops uses ghost notes, right? We can do that in Ableton too. So if you've got 2 sets of MIDI tracks that are in the same line, you can highlight both of them and let's see, command, yeah. So you can see that here, both sets of notes are visible, right? And you can edit them. But when you hit focus, it focuses on one, so you can't move the other one. You see? So if you want to edit or make melodies along the chords that you've made, this would be the best way to do it. Tip number 2. By the way, Fruity Loops, suck it. Okay, so tip number 2, download the shortcuts for your DAW. This one I think is one of the most important things, so that you learn your DAW, you actually know, it helps you understand small things, quick things, like quick tips, how to move around it without always having to drag your mouse and click. Tip number 3, if possible, make your own shortcuts. One of the things that I do is key map, or click on key and then get that chord recall button. So what that does is that, let's say it's playing and then I like that, I would press Y to remember it, and there it is. That's one very important shortcut that I use, though it's mine, so it's under the tip, making a shortcut. So the next one is use stock instruments, plugins, all that. One of my favorite things to use is this one, the arpeggiator. Yeah, we do that, increase the gate, and come on guys, you can. This is how it was before. But then with the ARP, yeah, so like stock instruments are. Next thing you can do is check your CPU usage. In the session view, right? If you go here and click, you can see that. So like I can see this one is using significant amount of CPU. Use groups. You see all these layers. If I didn't have groups, it would be such a messy session. Like, first of all, they're grouped and they're color coded. You can see all these small things, like they look small, but they add up in time, and it gets frustrating when you're trying to navigate. It's just not a good thing. So when you use groups, you can add processing to all of them, right? That's one major advantage. So like here, I added glue compression because yeah, each one of them has got its own separate EQ. Yeah, that's fine. But then you have glue compressor to stick everything together. The second is you can actually open and close the groups, so you can squash them so that you can see your session better. Third, it really does keep your session tidy. Like look at this, it looks so neat, professional, and nice looking. For me personally, it makes my arranging faster. So the next tip is that you should use templates. And what I mean is, when you start a new session, you have everything already arranged. If you do that, you already have kind of like a workflow of how things are going to go. So now we go into the shortcuts. For Ableton, these are view-based shortcuts. Command F to hit the find. Instead of you going to the search bar and starting to type while you're in your session, you just press Command F, okay, portal, and then you hit enter to put it in. While you're in your session, you use plus to increase the screen, minus to reduce the screen, and then it focuses on the center point, which is where you click your mouse. Then you press H to reduce and increase the height, then W reduce and increase the width. If you want to edit a specific section, let's say you click it and press Z and it will zoom into it, then you press Z again to zoom into it height wise. So yeah, that's pretty useful. So we've got the scroll wheel on the mouse. If you press command and scroll, it scrolls, it zooms in left and right. Press option and scroll, it zooms in the height. So we've got command option or blipping. So you're like, Knd1e, what is that? Oh my god, let me show you. So these are a series of commands which are similar, also view based. One. Okay, so we've got command option O, right? It shows and hides the overview at the top. Command option B for showing the browser. Command option L showing the plugin tab. Command option I to hide and show the inserts. And then if you've opened the plugin, right, you can use command option P to open and close it. Command option M to show the mixer, show and hide the mixer. Then the next one is for looping. So you click a section and then press command L to loop. So when you've got your section selected, you can click the loop. So you press command and this and left and right to increase it by small measures, then command up and down to double time it. Okay, so let's say you want to add something in between the switch up and the new thing, right? Click a section before and then press command I, and then it will insert time between switch up and new thing, right? So it will actually insert time in that whole area. So if you want to delete the time that you've created, or you just want to delete time because you find that whatever is in that section is irrelevant, shift command delete. Yeah, press shift command delete. Then if you want to duplicate time, like the way you press command, like the way you do this command D thing, what you can do is you can duplicate a whole area of time by pressing shift command D. So it duplicates everything, like your whole section here. Lastly, if you want to, like, if you see that your session is too messy or too cluttered, you can just press option and U to fold everything together and make it clinky. I hope this quick video was good and I hope you liked it. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, like, follow, subscribe, and see you in the next one.